Banditos, I'm going to show you how to get unlimited specialization ammo with this build and the golden bullet, and it's going to blow your mind. So if you're new to the Division 2, haven't played the Golden Bullet, then this is what you need to know in order to understand why this build is working. So the Golden Bullet is a global event that happens at least once per season. So the Golden Bullet is basically a special ability, and that ability is a buff to your damage, weapon handling, and RPMs. Not by a little bit either, it's a big deal. And so when the enemy has it, their damage against you really hurts. You can prevent the enemy having it by killing them before they load the Golden Bullet. And any enemy you kill that has the Golden Bullet icon over their head will transfer the Golden Bullet to you. You can then maintain the Golden Bullet by killing enemies. And each time you kill an enemy, it refreshes the Golden Bullet as well as auto refills your magazine. And that is the mechanic that we are working with today. So when you get a Golden Bullet kill with your specialization weapon, it's going to refill your specialization mag. And with the Tac50, that means 7 additional rounds. But since you're killing enemies with a single shot, you don't even need that many rounds. So you're getting more ammo than you're technically going to be able to use. It doesn't matter. One shot, one kill, unlimited specialization ammo. That's the mechanic that we're playing into. This is a really easy build to make to get unlimited specialization ammo, and technically it can work for all specializations, but I found the Tac50 is way better than the others for multiple reasons. One is that the Tac50 can pick on the guy with the Golden Bullet. Even if he's really far away, you can still tag him and kill him with a single shot. So that makes it a really good weapon for the Golden Bullet, because you could just stay in a single spot and clear the entire battlefield and not have to do a whole bunch of running around and chasing people to get that Golden Bullet. If you use the flamethrower, it's basically at shotgun ranges, that flamethrower. So it makes it really difficult because you have to get out of cover. And if you're running all 5 directives like I am, you're gonna get tagged with special ammo on the back, and that's really gonna hurt and actually prevent you from aiming and even using some of your weapons. So we were running all 5 directives with Pistolero, and I'm really just not using the other weapons at all. I'm 100% using the Tac50, and that is extremely rare. And I gotta tell you, once you get the Golden Bullet, you don't even need to land headshots. So if you're not great at landing headshots is what I mean, then you don't even worry about it. Trick to this is to run 4 pieces of tip of spear. So that's giving you more signature weapon damage, and then 3 pieces is giving you more weapon damage, and then 4 pieces is giving you aggressive recon. So aggressive recon, dealing damage with a signature weapon, increases total weapon damage by 20% for 60 seconds, and then automatically generates signature weapon ammo every 60 seconds. So that's the base of it, but we're sort of obviously we're bypassing some of that. We're getting constant ammo, and then Golden Bullet is giving us crazy damage buffs to the build, as well as weapon handling buffs, not to mention the auto reload, and of course the replenishment of the ammunition. So, you know, you're sort of bypassing aggressive recon. So basically what aggressive recon is, it's sort of your backup. Or like when you're starting out the fight, you need ammo to start out the fight, and so it's giving you the starting ammo that you need. And then if you use a lot of ammo in between fights, then it's going to replenish it as you're jogging over to the next fight, kind of thing. You know, so it is helpful. And then I'm running armor, headshot damage, and protection from elites. That's basically the the setup. And as you can see from a high level, we're at 1.3 million armor. I'm just going to quickly show you the other pieces. So the gloves, I got weapon damage and weapon handling here. And then weapon damage, headshot damage, weapon damage, headshot damage. And then for the chest piece, I'm running chain killer with armor, weapon handling, headshot damage, more headshot damage, and then perfect headhunter. You can put more protection from elites here. It's just sort of like whatever. You're killing everything with a single shot. It didn't really matter what the equation was. And I'm not taking much damage, so I just kept it like this. This is fine. And so the backpack is special, I gotta say, for this build. So normally I run vigilance or the memento with this type of build. We decided to go with bloodsucker, and that's because you're chain killing so well and you're getting, it gives you so much bonus armor without having to move. And that's sort of the objective of the build. Just sit tight and clear the entire battlefield from a single location with a reach of about 85 to 90 meters and never run out of ammo. That's clearing content pretty quickly. You should be able to clear a control point under 5 minutes doing that strategy. And that's really important to clear content quickly because that means you're getting red stars. Remember, we do have 5 directives on, so that's 125% bonus XP with the event, and then the chain killing XP, and then the headshot XP. So lots of XP here. Uzina Getica, so 5% total armor, and then headshot damage, armor regens a little bit helpful. I'm not really into that. I actually would probably rather have weapon handling there, but this is the only backpack I had. More protection from elites, and then bloodsucker. So each kill is gonna stack bonus armor, so you get crazy amounts of bonus armor. I gotta tell you, I rarely use bloodsucker. It doesn't normally fit my play style, but because we're holding it down from a single location and not running around grabbing trophies, this is better. And why? And that's because the Tac50 is kind of a slow weapon because of the weapon swap speed, and that's with my animation settings turned off. So when I have the Tac50 in hand, I don't want to swap weapons very often. I don't want to swap skills very often. So beware of that. That can get you killed in a running and gunning situation. But otherwise, we're all right. You don't have to run Headhunter, but I liked Headhunter because it gave me a little more oomph against the bosses. So if you look at special weapons, they have a reduced damage against named enemies, which are your bosses and control points. And so we're encountering 2 of those at least on every control point. And so with Headhunter, you can bypass that weakness by proccing perfect Headhunter here, and then you can one-shot the named boss with your Tac50. So I'm using the Fixer just to have a little bit of heals. It's not very strong heals, and I don't need it to be strong, but that's happening underneath all of that bonus armor. So there you have it. And then stats-wise, 280% headshot damage. And so you can push this to 300% easy just by taking off those protection from elite mods. But again, you don't need it. One shot, one kill. There's a little nuance around tip of spear if you don't use it a lot. So when you're kicking off the fight at a control point, most of the time that first shot on an elite won't kill him, and that's because you don't have the aggressive recon buff. So dealing damage with a signature weapon increases total weapon damage by 20%. So you don't have that 20% there. So your first shot when you're starting engagement is really going to take 2 shots to get your one-shot kill capability, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first shot activates aggressive recon, and then you got 60 seconds of that. And then the second shot is your kill shot, and then from that point forward, they're all kill shots. And then once you have golden bullet, then of course, none of that even matters. A tip to this is to bring along the tip of spear backpack with you. So if you do run out of ammo for any reason, just quickly equip this, and it's going to double your rate. So let's look at the signature moves talent here. So increases signature weapon damage by 20%. So it's more damage and doubles the amount of signature weapon ammo generated by aggressive recon. So that's the trick, is to just carry this around with you. Also wanted to say that you can run the tardigrade chest as well to get that basically unlimited bonus armor when your armor breaks. I decided not to run this. I did try it, and you still do really well with killing basically everything with a single shot. But the reason why I didn't run it is because I'm running the bonus armor in the backpack, which means it's really rare that my armor ever breaks, actually. It almost never happened. If I had my choice, I would use a Tac50 all day, every day. And with this event, that is now possible. Enjoy. If you love Division 2 lore, check out my signature Netflix-style build miniseries. I have 9 episodes in this playlist. You can binge all of them right now.
Follow me.